Hi everyone, this is Aragoda and welcome back to Geotastic in Ontario, the mysterious province where everything looks like somewhere else to my dry Californian eyes. Man, it's so humid all the time here. And those are pretty little flowers. It's always tough to say anything off things like that because, and I mentioned this on one of my California videos, I think, but Ontario, until you're in the winter at least, Ontario looks different almost every 2 weeks, depending on the weather or whatever. So the word line gives me the impression it might be Southwest Ontario because you have these roads, such as Guelph Line, which we looked at before, which are basically roads that I think demarcated. Yeah, there you go. Millboro Line, Walker's Line. I think they demarcated like township boundaries or something. That's the impression I get. So like in Illinois, for instance, and in Indiana, you have you have something kind of similar where like the roads have been, I think the term is they were platted or something like that, in a way that designates different boundaries for like ownership or something. I don't remember all the details, but those names are familiar here, and it makes me think that we're somewhere. Yeah, and all these farms, and you have these like isolated raised forested areas. I don't know if they have buildings in them or something, but they do exist. So yeah, maybe it's like here somewhere, I guess. Well, it was Southwest Ontario. What is this called again? Point Line. Point Line and Highway 40. It doesn't really look like this on the other side of the border, so that's interesting. It's a lot more wooded over here along I-94. But I guess it does kind of look like Sarnia, like along 402. So, okay, I'll keep that in mind for later. Point Line and Highway 40. Continuing. So, just to remind everyone, the reason why I'm doing this is less to like score high points and more to get a feel of different vibes that I have for for different cities. How strong can my intuition really be for a place that I don't know very well? I haven't been in Ontario all that long. So, and where I have been in Ontario, it hasn't been as diverse as where I've been in California. This does feel like Southwest Ontario again. And the fact that we have this yellow brick building, well, I don't know. It doesn't look the same. It looks too new. But this does make me think London or KW, Guelph, etc. again. There has to be a better name for those four cities. But we'll see. Is there a road name I might recognize? Elliott Avenue. Elliott Avenue. I have a feeling this will take us to a freeway, so we can keep following it. And maybe we'll be in luck. Or maybe not. So what else do we see? Off to the side, some kind of outcrops in what may have been, I mean, who knows what it may have been. So, wow, come on, let me move. I don't want to turn my head. Let me go. If we can't find anything at this intersection, then I'll just drop something in Division Street. I'll drop something in KW, and we'll go from there. Oh, exit to the 401. We might be able to get kind of specific here. All right, well, take me to the 401, please. The 401 is the main highway that cuts through Ontario. Southern Ontario. Will you let me onto the 401? Canadian Tire over there. Let me onto the 401. We didn't have a sign to show us the control cities. First Canada, Weller, a US and a Canadian flag. Makes me suspect that we might be in Windsor, because the 401 cuts through Windsor. What is this? I wanted to get on the highway. What? Wow, this is beautiful. Bus 1? That? I wish we could see more of this bus, but we really can't. Well, I mean, I guess let's check London first. So what, in London? Is there like a division road somewhere? I don't think so. I think it might be Windsor. You know what? Whatever. Let's just throw it down and see how right we were. Whoa. What? Is there even a bridge from Kingston into the United States? No. Rideau Heights. Okay, so we ended up all the way backed up into that corner there off Division Street. Oh, I'm a dummy. I got confused again there. Okay. All right, I guess that's what Kingston looks like. I guess. Oh, that's so pretty. Ontario is just, it's so pretty. I love Ontario in the fall. Do not drown. They can't quite make out the city name there. Okay, so that helps. So St. Catharines, the Welland Vale. There is a canal here in St. Catharines called the Welland Canal, which allows boats to move from Port Colborne on Lake Erie up through into Lake Ontario. And there's Niagara Falls over here, which, as folks who've been to Niagara Falls know, the falls are like here, and you can't see anything from the US side. So, like, the only stuff worth talking about and worth writing home about, you get to see from here, like the Scanlon Tower, I think is what it's called. Very, very beautiful, though. Okay, so we're in St. Catharines anyway, on Welland Vale Road. St. Catharines. Welland Vale Road. Welland Vale Road. You know what? I choose you. Ah, other side of St. Catharines, I guess. Welland Vale Road is not on the Welland Canal. It's on whatever this is. What is this river called? Do we get a name? Nope. I'll have to look it up later. Well, that's the first time I've really seen St. Catharines up close, so that's pretty cool. It's tough for me to guess where exactly this is, based on what we're seeing here. A French guy, or a guy with a French name, is running for a conservative seat. I don't recognize the name. Although, let's see here. Yeah, maybe as we get closer towards the city, we'll see something different. That's cool. I mean, it's cool to just have all your stuff kind of out there. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, how just big the world felt all the time. OSU soccer. And how, like, little slopes on a driveway felt like huge, steep cliffs. Myers.ca. Yeah, I'm thinking that this might be somewhere close to the Quebec border. 613, so yeah, Ottawa. Ottawa South. So it is, okay. All right, let's just drop it in here. I think I've gotten as much as I want to get out of it. So Ottawa South, I guess, over here. Oh, like south. Mitch Owens and Limebank. Okay, well, that's fine. At least we're in the right city area. And this is Windsor. This is Windsor because that is the city of Detroit. That is Detroit. Okay. So what then? Let's go east along the waterfront to the nearest intersection. Elm and Riverside. Elm and Riverside. There's Riverside. We're facing downtown. Back to start. Well, we're kind of south of downtown, but not south, but north of, I believe that's the Ambassador Bridge. So I guess Elm is over here somewhere. Elm. Patricia. Vista. Maybe we're quite a bit further in this direction. That might not be the Ambassador Bridge. I've never crossed the Ambassador Bridge, so I don't, nor have I actually been to Windsor. So I don't know. But I know we can get it if we have the right level of persistence. Here's me just going down every possible little road that that intersects. There's Elm. Okay, which means that the Ambassador Bridge is indeed the one to the south. Okay. Elm is to the east. So we're in front of, I think, the Portofino Riverside Tower. It's the right shape. Oh, so close. All right, well, you know, that ain't half bad. But yeah, it's tricky, but the challenge is interesting. It gives me much to think about. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.